Velda making his first start since the break on his preferred left wing. And Felipe Mora will play his final game as a Portland Timber as he's set to move back to Liga MX. Threats coming from the four across the line supporting Sergei Solans up front, with Luna and Gila Vogie as the playmakers, and Sanabria and Gozo. And yes, it was Ned Grabavoy, the general manager here at Portland, who said maybe the most underrated Timber of all time. Look for a big night from him here tonight.
He's on a 2-goal contribution streak.
As one of the number 10s along with Gila Vogie.
Chipped ahead. Solans against Miller. Solans trying to use that tough angle. Pantemis, though, able to.
And the leaders that Real Salt Lake have brought in as well. And the buy-in that those leaders have given to the rest of the team.
Gozo tested. Pantemis, who just gets enough of it.
And he can do that. Gozo from outside the area comes across and puts a top hand up to keep that one from going into the top corner. Good save from Pantemis.
Half channel. Decides against going forward. Skirings. Just switch it up and float it away on him a little bit. Kalaskan keeps it alive. Sanabria. Sit down for Engel. Sanabria on that left foot, didn't whip it across. Gila Vogie gives it back to him. Sanabria in time, he's got it! Slotted underneath James Pantemis, and the visitors are on the board first. It's 1-0 Real Salt Lake.
And Morgan Gila Vogie, what a pass as he's able to open up, split the defense, and pass it in close for the finish. Terrific goal from Real Salt Lake. Engel starts the play, but there's the pass as he opens up and just slides it into Sanabria and into the far corner. Pantemis sticks out a leg but can't get near it. And the visitors take an early lead at Providence Park. Just a little toe poke beyond the outstretched foot of Pantemis.
Perfect placement. Tries to take advantage of this wave of momentum. Down a goal here in the opening half. Chara chipping that into the corner. Velda running onto it. Velda, a little bit of space, tried a shot and wasn't redirected. Velda, collision there, no call. Bello Mastroeni is apoplectic that there wasn't. What a move by Velda! Side netting. A big fixture in the opening 15 minutes or so as he gets the opening goal for Real Salt Lake.
And the most important touch, which was to knock it into the back of the net. But another yellow card coming. Up a little bit here, again right in front of the Real Salt Lake technical area. And it's the kick. You're right that there wasn't a lot of force, but he is going to VAR.
Here we go.
And now Ford hits the deck just to make sure. But this is a big decision now for the referee.
So they will be looking.
You know what? There's intent there. And you mentioned it. It's not extreme by any means. But what is Gila Vogie doing here? He's down on the ground. He intentionally kicks back. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
I mean, there's a chance he thinks the ball is nearby there, but in actuality, it's far away. It's hard to get inside the head of Morgan Gila Vogie, but the decision has been made. Helio Araguin is back with his decision.
After review, Salt Lake number 9 commits violent conduct. The final decision is...
The red card is issued. The night is over for Morgan Gila Vogie. And Real Salt Lake is down to 10 for the rest of the way.
Look at that incident. It's hard to understand exactly what he was doing with the kick out. There's not a lot of force behind it, but it's absolutely... I don't want to sit everyone on the lines.
Lassiter, branded by, rolls it through Bassett with the shot on the rebound! But the flag is up. Velda out of performance, and Felipe Mora given the circumstances, so one box might have been ticked if Velda was able to ripple the mesh there.
Yeah, clearly offside. Velda ahead of the last man. It was a good header. Turning on it was Cole Bass at the same time. Salt Lake's done a really good job defensively since Morgan Kilabogi was sent off. And let's see how deep they sit here. They're starting a little bit higher pressure.
Velda. DaCosta right into the keeper. Cabral holds on quite easily. Almost just a half chance for DaCosta. Here he comes again, though. Maybe more full-throated. There's room on the left side. Velda in some space. Tough angle. Velda stopped as it rattles around in the legs of Papa Cabral.
And somehow he squeezed it closed as well.
Given away, DaCosta just lost it. Give it back the other way. Bassett from distance off the post! All along the end line, and it's still alive here in the attacking half. Closer for Portland.
Well, the Portland Timbers hit the woodwork 4 times in the game against FC Dallas at the other end. And Cole Bassett
is here for Lassiter. On the left, but rolling towards goal, Mora! The perfect goodbye for Felipe Mora. Goals in 2 straight. And this one will get emotional at Providence Park.
That is superb service, and what a finish from the veteran Timber. Playing in his last game, knocks it down into the ground and beyond the goalkeeper, who can only watch it nestle into the side netting. It's a terrific header and a great equalizer, and it's Felipe Mora in his final game as a Portland Timber, who has tied the game at 1.
Back the other way, it's DaCosta. Getting it at the end line. And it's another corner for the Timbers.
You get a sense that Salt Lake perhaps just starting to tire a little bit. Down that man for a long period of time now. DaCosta and Anthony ganging up down that left-hand side, throwing everything forward. Velda as well when he gets involved. It's a real handful for the Salt Lake defense to contend with. And see if Salt Lake can defend this a bit better than the Felipe Mora goal. Again, bit of a bugaboo for Real Salt Lake. They're defending on these set pieces.
No short option, another one! 48 in his MLS career, Felipe Mora. He's putting on a show in his finale.
That's terrific delivery from Velda this time. The in-swinging ball. Quinton cannot stay with him. A wry smile as he turns on it and heads it over and to the left of Rafa Cabral, who again is rooted to his line and cannot.
Sanabria. Chadidze. Bust his way in. Can't find a way. Pentemis watches that one into his arms off of Spearings. It was headed wide. Be able to find DaCosta. Instead is into the box, and Anthony just gets a piece before it's popped outside the box again. Wide for Velda. Velda right on goal. Cabral. An easy stop. Not going to get the return pass that he wanted. Free in the middle. Ortiz sends that ahead. Aravena just wide. Miller to Caicedo, looking to go over the top, bounces one in for Velda. Velda in space! Swatted away by Cabral.
Outstanding save from Cabral, keeping his team in the game.
Going towards the edge of the 6. Loose ball is there, popped over by Aravena. As Caicedo had the initial touch. Phenom with his team down a man relatively early there. Mid-first half anyway. Olatunji! He's just ahead of the play. They are saved by the flag, are the Timbers.
The 4th official. Well, it is extremely close. Look at Brandon By on the near side. But is there a nudge as well that could call this off?
It's a tough angle to... Camera wasn't quite level with the line, so not sure we had the best look. Buffalo brawl, one last touch, and there it is. A come from behind victory on the back of the departing Felipe Mora.